But then he falls down and lands on the floor with an audible.
Well, it feels heroic. I think
Yeah.
the man is very grateful. You can now see him now. He's sort of this. He looks like he might have been a warrior at some point, but he's been there quite a while and he's quite weak. But he's now in rags. He must have been here for quite a while. He attempts to try and help you up, but he might need a bit of help.
Well, unfortunately, there's been quite a lot of activity going on. I mean, first of all, he was so distressed to find out he had nothing to drink. And he was smashed over the head by someone jumped on his back. And he was smashed over the head. And then a giant, sort of attacked him. And then he smashed into a metal fence, metal bars. And now he's just smashed into one again and fallen over. So he's a bit delirious. he's a bit, he's not been knocked out again, but he's a bit out of it.
Okay. So the man just sort of gets you to sort of sit up a bit, lean you against the wall. Try and let you rest for a moment.
Yeah. So he's sitting down, is he? So you're being sort of strangled by this enormous stomach that sort of rolled over you.
The man soon realises his mistake and sort of pulls me out of it. I'm now sort of left on the floor. I mean, I'm like partially paralysed at the moment.
Okay.
Everything's gone on.
Yeah. Traumatised, yeah. So it's just the old man and Luke.
I don't know what we're trying to do now. We've got everything open, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're out of your cell. I mean, I don't know what you want to do next. You're in a room full of cells. There's a desk in the middle. That's where I found your loot. There's a big wooden double door. That seems to be the only exit. And Strong Blob and me are in this other cell now. Recovering with this random ragged man.
So the cell's unlocked.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think you've got the agility to be able to get through it.
No, your one's easy to walk out of.
Yeah, you can get out of your one.
No, the one you're in. Locked,
Describe to him what's happened.
Well, I know you broke the bars.
Not all the bars, no.
You sort of smash through the top part of it.
So you still need it open.
Clamber over these bars to get inside.
Yeah. Sort of as he was running towards it, at the last moment, because of his momentum, he sort of took off and he smashed into the top of him, like his shoulder and his arm hit the bars before the bottom of his did. So the top of him started to go through, and the bar sort of bent off, smashed off the wall, snapped off the wall, but only the ones at the top, so that half of it is like sort of bent over like this enormous claw, sort of bending backwards. So I think, is the lock still intact?
Well, actually, think about it. I mean, the thing being so.
Oh,
Wait, you probably could just push it open.
Yeah, but you would need to open it still because the bottom of it's still intact. It's got no top. It's like one of them little half doors.
Okay, then I swing the door open because the top bit, had the lock on it, kind of thing.
I guess I'm picturing that. Yeah, maybe a bit of that lock. I imagine this.
So the lock's broken off.
It's an unusable door now, I think.
Snapped in half.
Okay.
Half the lock.
So I open that, and then I go investigate the wooden door.
Okay. Well, you reach this door.
So there's a door in this guy's cell?
No. I think he means he went back out of the cell.
Yeah, I just open the door and then go to the other door.
He's gone back to the main door. You got these two bronze handles. I mean, it doesn't seem to have a lock on it. It's sort of somewhere you can just open and leave. I don't know whether you want to check on us two before you depart,
Yeah.
or the other man, or you might just want to leave on your own. I don't know how well you'll survive. I think it might be best to stick together, but it's up to you.
Well, I'll just check on the door and wait for everyone to move.
Okay. Well,
I need some ale. Strong blubber. He coughs. He goes, I need some ale.
the man who's also in the cell mentions that he thinks there is apparently the guard who usually comes in here, but seems to be absent at the moment. Normally swigs a bottle of ale during his shift, and suggests that there might still be some in the desk.
Where can I find this desk?
It's the
It's in
one.
the middle of the room.
Yeah,
What? Did you answer him?
yeah. You can see it. That I've already described it in the middle of the room. It was where I found the loot.
Oh, so it was right in the middle of the room.
Well, I mean, there was enough space for you to do your run, but
So didn't I smash the desk when did I run through it?
no, don't worry, you missed the desk.
Oh, is that why he sort of took off in the middle of midair? He sort of like stood on like a part of wood or something, and sort of started flying. Okay, out of the he goes, bring me ale.
The man gets up and he leaves the cell, nodding, saying he'll get you your ale, and starts to rummage through the desk. I don't know how much you can trust this man, but he seems to be doing as you ask at the moment.
It's just laying there waiting. It's one eye open.
He reaches the final drawer and he pulls it out and sees a almost empty, perhaps a few swigfuls of ale left, and pulls it out. You can see him holding it, and he hasn't had a drink in probably at least a day or two. And
It's got one eye open. He's sort of looking at you, but he looks really, really weak. Oh, not you, the old man. Sorry, he's really, really weak. Just looking at this old man. He looks so let's say he's charged his final door. That's what he looks like.
this man, he looks at you, and he looks back at this ale, and he can't help himself. He quickly unscrews the top and starts downing this drink.
No! Screams strong love as he lunges for he uses his strength to just lift himself up purely with his knees. He sort of lurches his arms in front of him and then stands up straight with the power of he didn't even push the wall. He stood up.
Well, this man reacts to this. He sees you screaming and drops the bottle in fear and starts heading towards the cell that you ran from, where you've left your sword sort of dodged into this.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's heading towards this. I don't know how good you can't tell how good the sword is, how good condition your sword is, but you know that he's heading towards it.
What, the sword that's assumedly stuck inside the door?
Yeah.
The lock even.
That's it. That's what he thinks is his best bet, to head towards that.
He's so livid. He sort of he's walking now. He sort of lost momentum. He's so livid, but he's ready for a battle. So he gets out his little plate shield to fight, to sort of defend himself. But he's so angry that he throws he throws his shield at the man's leg in a
Like a frisbee.
spinning motion, like a discus at the man's left leg, just below his ankle. No, at his ankle.
Is it a sharp?
Yes, very sure. No, actually, it's blunt. It's really, really blunt. So it's gonna pack a big whack to it.
Well, that's exactly what happens. It hits his leg. He's now he's trying to provoke it. He's now limping. His pain coming from his leg. He can hardly walk, but he's stumbling along. He reaches this sword and he starts trying to pull, but obviously he's very weak and it's pretty lodged in there pretty good.
Strong blob. He looks at Luke, at the wizard guy.
Arthion.
Ethion? What are you called?
Arthion.
Arthion. Well, he's not going to use your name. He's never bothered to learn it. He just looks at you and he goes, Wizard! I know some politic with my two charisma. Questions this man while I scavenge and lick the floor to take the alcohol. He's up licking the floor.
So you're licking around the broken glass.
Yeah.
Okay, well the current situation is you're licking around some broken glass on the floor like a cat. The actual cat is sort of exhausted in that other cell.
Like floppers.
The man is hurriedly trying to pull out this broken sword, and Luke seems to be standing at the door.
You go, Luke.
I asked the man, what was he doing here? What got him here?
He seems to just ignore you. He's starting to become a bit more relaxed by the strange behaviour by Strong Blob, thinking he might have got away with it. But he's not in any mood to sort of answer you. He thinks you all as a threat. He saw you both in the same cell. He thinks you're with him. He doesn't respond.
Strong Blob finishes licking up the remnants of this ale, just a few droplets that remain, and it seems to have regenerated, reinvigorated, and revitalized him. And he stands up like this full mass, just like this 30 stone of giant, and he just looks at the man, and he just looks.
The man is sort of very intimidated by this stare that this giant is giving to him. But with his final breath, he manages to pull out half of this sword. It's got a bit of the blade, but it's hardly of any use.
So it's broken.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
You broke my sword! Screams. He's so livid. He walks towards this man.
This man, he's holding his sword, this broken sword, and sort of trembling, stepping backwards, heading into your old cell. He's now cornered himself, waving the sword madly behind him. He's limping. He hasn't got much chance.
Strong Blob walks up to him and he picks this man up by the scruff of the neck and lifts him up to eye level. Oh, does the man attack him with the sword or anything?
Oh, I guess he didn't have a chance.
Oh, okay.
You grabbed him, he just drops his sword, sort of dangling there in front of you. He starts to call, Wizard man, please, please help. Wizard man. The wizard man says nothing.
Ignores him.
You look like an honorable man, so I should give you an honorable death.
No, please, no death, please.
I agree. Honor is for old men and fools, he says, as he squeezes this man's neck between his hands. Any last words?
Oh, he already died. You see this?
Any last words?
His dead body is just sort of flopped.
He's bringing him backwards and keeps pounding him to the wall. Any last words?
He's the body's motionless. You smashed him against this wall.
Blob is livid. He punches he pulls the man backwards and smashes him against like the block that's sort of oscillating inside and outside the wall so hard that he smashes the chain off, smashes the chain and pushes sort of the block through the wall and also rips off. I don't really know the logistics of it, but Blob can't see, so I don't need to describe it. It also rips off the troll thing's hand, the arm, mutilates it. He then turns around in blind rage, looking at his sword, picks up either end of it, lurches forward towards where the cat is, picks him up by his tail, his mutilated tail, turns for the wizard, he goes, "Let's live!"
And yes, and then I guess you both decide to leave this room, and I guess shall we leave it there for now?